I'm Zoe Marquez. I am 17. I am a junior, and I've been working on the orbit for the past 3 semesters, so since my sophomore year.
I'm Addie Happ. I'm a junior. I've been a newspaper editor for 1 semester now because I wanted to be with Zoe. Journalism class is during 7th hour, and you can find the newspaper on the Orbit.
So one can find the newspaper at northpokorbit.org. I work on the newspaper usually 7th hour if I'm not procrastinating. I have a very fun group of people that like to distract me, but I also can get it done throughout study hall. It's just right after, so it's kind of convenient. If I have a lot of thoughts, I can just put them all on paper next hour.
The bathroom banter has the link on it, so go take a gander.
I really enjoy it. It's a very, maybe not lenient, I wouldn't say lenient's the word, but it's definitely very easygoing, timeline-wise. You really get to work at your own pace. Ms. Trier is a great instructor, and I think just being able to interact with so many people and build so many connections is really going to help me in the future, especially wanting to go into communications.
I sort of like to write my opinion on goofier pieces. I did one about what we should replace our national anthem with, and that was probably my favorite one to write.
Probably my favorite thing to write about is things that our school isn't that familiar with. So I grew up with a lot of friends from Des Moines, bigger city areas, and I feel like being from a rural school, our students don't really get to experience that feel or get to know the perspective of others. So I really enjoy kind of telling the stories of around Iowa, as well as just inform students of what's going on.
Bathroom banter is our way of getting the news out there, so it has all the sports and choir events and a little game to play in the bathroom because we can't take our phones in there anymore. And it has a story from the Orbit written by me or Zoe.
That idea was my co-writer, co-editor, Addison. She is my fave. It first started out as just an idea to get people to look more into the newspaper, and it developed into what is now known as the Bathroom Banter, and we've gotten a lot of positive feedback on it, and even some people pressuring us to do it on time, which we usually do, but sometimes it takes a little bit longer.
I'm Mrs. Stubbs. I am an English and journalism teacher. I have experience working for a newspaper up in North Central Iowa, the Fort Dodge Messenger and the Farm News. So the spring of 2020 was the first introduction to journalism class. There was 3 students in that class. It was interrupted by COVID. That following fall, we grew. There was probably 12 students in the class. That's when Trier and I started co-teaching. That next semester is when we separated out into newspaper, yearbook, and broadcast. So for approximately 4 years. Newspaper is an excellent opportunity for students to get to know people from around the building, to practice their writing skills, to practice their speaking skills, their editing skills. Even if you don't become a journalist someday, all of the skills that you use in newspaper, they're going to be things that you're going to need to know for college, you're going to use in college, and honestly you're going to use them no matter what you do, because you're going to have to talk to people and share your ideas with people no matter where life takes you. My goodness, we have, even though we're a young program, we have a strong legacy already. Sophie Hoffmeyer was a part of the first group of newspaper. She is currently, or at least was, the editor of the Northern Iowan at UNI. So she went on to work at that newspaper. When I think of former journalists, I think of Olivia Mooney and Alexis Dorsett, and then obviously Zoe and Addie now they are a small but mighty team, keeping the newspaper going.
Okay, my name is Ruby Crisco and I am a junior.
I'm freshman Brianna Missouri.
And I'm freshman Ridley Reynolds.
I liked it a lot personally. I thought it was a lot of fun being able to come up with your own ideas and being able to be more creative.
Yeah, I thought the same. I really enjoyed writing because I've always enjoyed writing, and I thought it was a little bit different than English, and I really enjoyed it.
I liked it a lot. I personally like to write. I've always liked English, so I feel like it's a really good, it was a really good area for me. What was fun about it was we kind of got to make our own ideas and write about our own ideas other than just getting a written topic how you would normally do in a normal English class. It was a lot more fun, so you gotta express more of your own ideas and thoughts onto paper.
My favorite part was probably doing the bathroom banter because you kind of got to put your own spin on it, and same with the stories. A challenge I faced was coming up with ideas for stories, like our editorial. That was a little bit challenging for me.
I guess challenges that I faced, I can remember one is probably just the deadline and the time or anything, because the papers that we wrote and everything, they were kind of more the deadline was very short and the time was very short. Other than that, everything was good though.